This story is a Shaolin story. Master Po gave to the young student Kwai Chan Caine a scroll with this story. Juanzhou fell asleep. He dreamt he was a butterfly. As a butterfly, he was contented with his lot. He had no thoughts of Juanzhou. Then Juanzhou awake to find himself as Juanzhou. So now he is wondering, did he dream he was a butterfly? Or is it a butterfly dreaming it is Juanzhou? As the story of Master Po and Kwai Chan continued, the scroll was lost and returned. And at the end of the story, Master Po said to Kwai Chan, the scroll is restored, but your innocence, how will that be restored? This story we have to see Juanzhou as the eye that sees in wake and in dreams. The eye rises and falls by the power of earth, water, and wind. But now, being old, the earth is weary, and the water has lost its vigor. Yet the wind is unrelenting. A new path must be constructed to accommodate the state of the body and the stage in life. Now see this. Some years ago, must have been about 32 years old, I dreamt there was a fish tied in the middle of a bird cage. And there was a bird on this fish, pecking at this fish. And as the blood rolled down, a tube caught the blood and poured it back into the fish. We have to see this as the bird is the part of thoughts. The fish is the part of ideas. In the world of spirits, it is mind. In the world of man, it is thinking. And in the world of symbols, it is wind. In my story of dreams, in my last story of dreams, I went to an elementary school where I had short hair, black hair. In the world of symbols, we see here represents continuity, flow, dharma, Tao, things like that. It is the same stories we make up, the stories we live with. Now, from going back to the beginning, where innocence might be restored, this is where we have to create this part back. Now, see, June 3rd, a few days ago, I dreamt that I was driving a car which is increasing speed continuously until it was going too fast. I thought I had to pull back on the accelerator. But this is not how this is supposed to be. And I woke up with that. Why is my vehicle accelerating? It is by the power of wind, which is self-propelling. My vehicle of mind must be managed for the return to the age of innocence. Now, Friday, today, 7th June 2024, I dreamt a guy had a small unit, just big like my thumbnail. And he said it is a camera, and it sends a signal to my telephone. So he gave it to me. I held the camera in one hand, and with the other hand, I'm turning this camera around and I'm looking around me. Now I see, as I awake, I thought, I remember in a past dream where a guy at work gave me a unit like a telescope. He said, it is a small machine, cannot be connected to a computer, but I can look through it. And I went outside and I looked in the distance, I could see houses. And as I point to the sky, I can see galaxies and stars. But now, I am looking at my immediate environment. When I could see near, as when I was young, when I could see near, I was looking far away. Now that I can see far away, I am looking near around me. And this is where we are trying to return. There is no battle. There is nothing to win and nothing to lose. The final battle of Juanzhou is managing the wind for ambition, desire, and memories. We do not return to innocence, but we might find that wisdom is a lot like innocence. For whatever we do, we only live. Aten Raj Indra Nath, interpreter.